There is better methods out there than just doing 3 sets of 5, 3 sets of 6, and then hitting a plateau along the way. In this video, I'm going to show you an unknown technique that's going to help you on your specific journey. Whether you are trying to get your first pull-up and you're currently using progression pulling exercises like the band pull-ups, or whether you can already do a good amount of pull-ups or even 1 or 2, I'm going to show you how you can double and massively increase the amount of pull-ups you can do, and not only that, also do them with ease. At the end of this video, I will show you how to properly implement this technique, because at the end of the day, knowledge is amazing, but you need to know how to use it precisely. Let's get started. Drum roll, please. The technique is called Grease the Groove, or G2G. And this technique is all about drastically increasing your strength level while accumulating more repetitions throughout the week and avoiding fatigue. How does this technique work? Instead of doing 3 sets of 6 pull-ups and then doing that for 3 days, which will accumulate 54 repetitions for that week, what you actually do, you do pull-ups every single day. And in that day, what you're gonna do is you're gonna do around 5 sets. So if your max, let's say, is 6 pull-ups, then you do 50% of this. So that'll be 3 pull-ups. So let's say today, I'm going to do 5 sets of 3 pull-ups, and I'm going to spread it out throughout the day. So it will look like in the morning, I wake up, I do my 3 pull-ups, and then I rest for about minimum 1 hour, and then I do my second sets. And it's also quite flexible. As long as you just keep 1 hour rest period between the sets, you're good. So you can spread it out whichever way works for you with your work schedule. So now what's gonna happen is that at the end of the week, you would have accumulated a lot more repetitions. Why does this technique work? I've used it in my own personal journey, getting from 15 pull-ups to 30 pull-ups. I've applied it in my students' journey, helping them to double their pull-ups and to make pull-ups feel a whole lot more easier. And it works because it's all about the nervous system. The nervous system, it craves specificity and it craves volume. So you have the said principle: specific adaptations on imposed demands. If you are continually doing pull-ups at a low intensity over and over again and increasing the amount of volume you can do, then it is giving time for your nervous system to actually learn that movement pattern. So you just do pull-ups every single day, every single day, every single day, while mitigating fatigue. And now your nervous system is going to be learning and understanding what you were trying to teach it. So it's all about, you decide exactly what exercise, what movement you want to improve. You do more of it while staying away from fatigue, and you learn to increase the volume over time. And this is how this technique is going to help you to get your first pull-up or to double your pull-ups. Previously, I already explained how you can apply this technique if you can already do pull-ups or if you can do 2+ more pull-ups. If you cannot do pull-ups, or if you can only do 1 pull-up, then a pull-up progression I recommend is going to be band pull-ups. And this is how you're going to do it. Test yourself and see which band you need to do about 6 repetitions. This is your max attempt. And then when you've identified that band, when you're applying this particular technique, Grease the Groove, you now do 3 repetitions, so 50%, and you now use a lighter band, and then you just follow the same sequence. Hey guys, I've been getting quite a few messages from you guys, comments about how these tutorials are helping you on your specific calisthenics journey. Helping you guys, beginners, become advanced calisthenics athletes. And if anyone watching this video, if you guys are finding value from this video, then I want you guys to subscribe and to support the channel, and then I will be able to have more time to make you guys these videos and help you on your calisthenics journey. All right, I made you a promise at the beginning of the video, so this is how you're going to apply this technique. G2G is a supplementary training technique you use in accordance to your primary training. So let's say, for example, you're doing your primary training 2-3 times a week. You are now eliminating pull-ups and pulling movements from your primary training because now you're focusing on doing pull-ups in the G2G. Now with your G2G, it's a 2-week period. So in the 2-week period, at the beginning, you are first going to test your pull-ups to see how many you can do. Or for example, using the band as I demonstrated or explained before. And then now, if you get 8, for example, 8 repetitions max, you now do 50%, and then that's 4 repetitions. So now you apply those 4 reps in the G2G technique. And throughout the week, so let's say the first week, you are aiming for between 5 to 7 days that you apply the G2G. It really just comes down to your recovery from your overall training and energy expenditure. And then the second week, you do the exact same. And then now at the end of the 2 weeks, you are now going to test your pull-ups and see how many you can do. Of course, make sure at the end of the 2 weeks, you rest for about 1, 2, maybe even 3 days before you test your max. And then from there, I'm telling you, your pull-ups would have increased. There's no way it's not going to, all right? And another key thing to remember as well, technique is king. Don't do sloppy pull-ups, don't do sloppy reps, do proper technique and fully engage your muscles. All right, guys, hopefully this helps you out and you guys can already go out there and get started and start seeing those pull-up gains and your calisthenics progress continue to go forward. All right, see you guys on the next video.